Hey guys! So I am at a rest area in Manhattan, Kansas, and I've been thinking as I've driven out of Kansas City after closing everything out there that the journey doesn't really start when you actually hit the road. Like, you have a goal and you're going for it, and you are like, okay, I have to do all these things in order to get ready for it. And the thing we have to remember is that it's all part of the journey, right? So like all this lead up time to like my last few weeks of work and saying goodbye to people and getting things in storage, like that's all part of the journey too. And it's a really sad part of the journey sometimes. I remember when I left for Iraq, not knowing what it was going to be like, the potential for not coming back. Actually around this time 10 years ago when I was in Iraq, I'd gotten medevac to Germany and was headed back downrange into Iraq for the remainder of my tour once I got better. And coming back from Iraq and then again from Afghanistan, it was really different than what I'm going to experience now, which is something I keep reminding myself, because I found myself having kind of the same emotional response to leaving for 2.5 months to go over to Europe and walk the Camino de Santiago French way. And it's not the same. And I think one of the really big differences is I'm not the same person. So yes, I'm going thousands of miles away and I'm going by myself, and it's going to be scary and exciting and moving in so many different ways, but probably positive and negative, right? Like, that's just life, good and bad, the balance. So I just was thinking about when I bought these tickets in January. It was a really bad night. I couldn't sleep. It was 5 a.m. in the morning. I'd been up for like 36 hours and I was just exhausted. And I couldn't settle myself. I couldn't find my own stability. I couldn't bring myself back to a calm state where I could get the rest that my body needed. And I kept thinking back to being on the portion of the Camino I did last year and how impactful that was and how free it felt. And in that moment that I started looking for plane tickets and I bought these, I thought, this is where I'm going to find my freedom, where I'm going to break my mold. And so that started its own journey of preparing my body to walk 500 miles, which I don't know that I'm ready for it, but I'm going to take on the challenge. But it also deepened my relationships, strengthened my relationships in a way with different people. It changed how complacent maybe we were in our relationships, and it started to just grow and deepen my community at work, my community at my apartment complex with my incredible neighbors. And I feel like I felt love in ways that I didn't know I could feel love. Like, I love myself more and I love other people more, and I can feel wholeheartedly the love that those people share for me. And it's a really incredible thing. Like, it's hard to describe in words. It just feels warm and fuzzy. It feels like I've spread wings and can fly. And I cried as I left Kansas City today, thinking of all the people and things I'm going to miss, but also in the joy of my return to Kansas City in a few months, and how much I love it there and how much I love my people there and how important they are to me. So I'm going to try video blogging a lot of this journey the next few months, but the journey is not starting now. It has already been occurring, and this is just the next continuation of it. So I have a week in Colorado, and then I fly out to Europe, and we'll move to the next chapter as we go. I love you guys, all of you in Kansas City. I'm going to miss you so much, and I look forward to sharing all of the incredible stories when I return. Thank you for being in my life, and thank you for loving me, all of you. It means the world to me. And so now I go travel the world carrying your love with me.